We've got rain, we've got fish, we've got Lake Ouachita, and it's the opening day for the Archie Division and the BFL. It's fishing time.
There you go, dude. That's a giant.
That's what I'm talking about. You just won some money right there. About bad. That's what I'm talking about.
Hi everybody, welcome to Superior Dodge in Conway. I'm here with Justin. We are thrilled to have you guys on board for another season of FLW Arkansas.
Heck yeah, happy to be here. Love helping any of you outdoorsmen with a new vehicle.
And we're going to have a good look at some of these vehicles a little bit later on in the show. Let's first head out to the water. We're going to Lake Ouachita. Welcome to opening day with a little bit of drama. Ouachita always seems to have a surprise or two. Now, the weather forecast called for serious thunderstorms all night long and well into the morning. We were surprised with no rain as we arrived at Mountain Harbor Marina, but still cautious.
I was expecting to wake up to a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning this morning, and actually was expecting kind of a delayed start here.
They're talking like about 9:30. We're going to have a squall line come through. There's going to be some wind, probably a little bit of storms. Hopefully it won't be too bad, and we'll just get a little rain out of it, a little wind, and be all right.
Attitude plays a big role in this, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about how you can, you can beat yourself before you get out there, but it's nice to kind of come out there with that positive attitude because it helps you roll with the punches a little bit more.
Yep, got to block everything else out and just go fishing.
This is my first time fishing, so I'm excited though. It'll be good. It'll be a good day. We're boat number 2, so this is a good thing.
I'm kind of glad it's not storming right now. I wish the wind would blow like they said it's going to because I'm not on anything and we're going to chase the wind.
Opening days are special. First tournament of the year. It's an opportunity to get a good start on the season. How do you feel about your chances on a crazy weather day like this?
Well, my wife says the toughest fishing conditions, I do my best, so I'm hoping it's tough.
All right, good. Well, you don't want to beat yourself before you get out there, so it's good mentally to think, hey, I can do this. The weather always plays into fishing, but sometimes you have to adjust to the moment. Now, anglers are having to decide to stick with their original plan or make new ones.
Of course, every boat out here probably has a trap tied on, but we'll throw a trap, a jerk bait, maybe some jig fish. We'll see. Kind of really just gonna let them talk to us and take it from there.
Maybe the wind's gonna blow, but hopefully don't blow too hard. Just gonna move a lot of areas, cover water, because right now these fish they're schooled up, and so you can be 10 foot off of them and not catch one, and then when you do hit the right school, you should load the boat. So you just got to move and cover water.
We got some grass spots found mid-lake that should been producing pretty good. Just kind of hit or miss though, whether they're gonna eat today or not.
This is the most important first part of the day is for everybody to check in. Kind of tell us what people have to do when they come in here.
People need to come through with their life jackets buckled, their live wells open, aerators running, kill switch attached.
We're going to watch you do your work right here.
Kelly and Herbert? Yes. Great. I'll see you guys at 3:30.
Put it right in your lap, Cole.
If you have something to sign, you need to go to the trailer to sign it. I don't have a list. Liability, have you signed that? No. Okay, you'll need to go over to the trailer. Okay. When you get clear of these docks, I need you to pull your kill switch for me, please.
That's our buddy Herb Kimbrough right there. So Mina looks them up, finds out, confirms who they are, and then she tells them when they got to come back.
See you guys at 3:15.
Just like that.
Okay. When you get out.
So as you can see, these boaters come through this line. They get a little floaty right here. They put it in their live well. That's got the boat number. So we got one for every boat in this tournament. They'll come back give that back when they come back in. They're starting at 3 o'clock in stages at 3, 3:15, and 3:30. They divide the group into thirds, and that's when they come in based on their boat order.
After each of the 98 boats idle through the check-in process, they gather in the Mountain Harbor Marina to get ready for the day. Now at each of the FLW events, there is a prayer and then the national anthem. Once the proper respects are given, it's time to fish. Now boats take off in order 1 through 98. It's a race to your spot, but this morning the anglers are not only racing each other, but Mother Nature. Fog was only the first feature of what would be a wild weather morning. As always, we thank Superior Dodge in Conway for making this show possible. They started with us 4 years ago and have supported our Arkansas outdoors for a generation. Give them your support when you buy your next car or truck.
We've got Tyler Gray from Superior Dodge here with us. And guys, if you are looking for the absolute perfect towing vehicle, we've got it in the 2019 Ram. Take a look at this. And Tyler, what are we looking at?
Well, the new 19 Ram, it's totally redesigned. So you've got the new body style, and then also you've got the new interior, which we'll look at in a second. But this one, different options from the factory. You can get the 22-inch wheels, the power running boards as well that come out. Those are from the factory now. You've also got things like trailer tow mirrors, which if you have a longer boat, you just flip them up, and that way you can see all the way to the back of it, make sure everything's good there.
This has got to be the biggest screen I've ever seen.
Yes, sir, 12 inches. This is one of the new features of the new Rams. It's definitely an eye catcher. So you can do different things. You can have the full capabilities of the 12-inch screen, or you can kind of split it up if you wanted to do nav on one spot or the radio. Also, you've got the new backup camera. Another feature this has, it's got the air ride suspension. So we're in off-road too right now, but you can lower it all the way down to entry exit mode or go all the way up to off-road too if you're going off-road and you need help getting a little more ground clearance.
So this right here is your absolute perfect towing vehicle. If you are in the market, come see us down at Superior Dodge today. FLW Arkansas is brought to you by Superior Auto Group. Not just better, superior. And by Bad Boy Mowers. Mow with an attitude. By Costa Sunglasses. And by Certified Arkansas Bait Fish. Healthy, hearty, and safe. Log on to safebait.org. And by Intova Cameras.
Hi, Michael Sloan for Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Looking for a new truck? Shop all of the best brands in one place without jumping all over Central Arkansas. One customer specialist will help you find the perfect truck today. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
What does it mean to mow with an attitude? It means 0 turns and full throttle. It's the power of 38 horses in a town of 10,000 people. It's like American Muscle got a PhD in rocket science. It's backing up your bark with serious bite. It's blood, sweat, and blades. What does it mean to mow with an attitude? Take a seat and find out for yourself.
Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
Hi, Michael Sloan for Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Shop all of the best truck brands in one location. Make the short drive from anywhere in Central Arkansas to test drive one or all. There's no better place to buy than Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
Hello, Brian T. with Superior Dodge in Conway. Thank you for watching FLW Arkansas.
We got our new tournament director, but when we say new, it's coming back to the Arky division. Alan Gray. Alan, welcome back to the Arky. We think it's the best division in FLW.
Well, it is.
Yes.
You know, aren't they all? You know, no, we have a bunch of fantastic divisions. Like we spoke just a minute ago, I was blessed to be able to have the Arky division back in 2013, be a part of this division. You know, there's a few states in the country that are just fishing states.
Yeah.
You know, Alabama, you know, there's so many lakes in Alabama. Then there's Arkansas. Yeah. You know, the fishermen in Arkansas are extremely passionate. We have the best job in the world. FLW tournament directors, I get to stand here, talk to you, talk to y'all, be here and do this for a living. Yeah. You know, I've been doing it 11 years. And every week, every weekend. I stand on a dock on a ramp somewhere and pinch myself and say, wow, this is what I do for a living. So, you know, we take care of the anglers, and the anglers take care of us. It's a win-win. Without a good team of FLW and our staff and our sponsors, we couldn't have great anglers. So it's a partnership of the tournament directors to company to it all.
Well, we appreciate all that you do. The anglers appreciate it. We've got a great tournament circuit here. Somebody wants to get involved with tournament fishing, FLWfishing.com. Log on. We'd love to have you. We'd love to get you on FLW Arkansas as well.
So the fog is giving way to Ouachita's wild weather, part 2. Rain. A lot of it. Now the fish are already wet. No big deal to them. Anglers have gear. Lake Ouachita always has some wonderful surprises for us, and here on opening day, we got this. The rain is starting to come. We got about an hour of this. On the other side of this, we might actually get some sunshine, but some high winds will follow that. So these anglers, we got Steve Miller and Trent Jones behind us right now. They're gonna have to adjust to some very different weather patterns throughout the course of this day. Just before the intense rain, Trent Jones managed to land a big one, but it was the wrong species. That's a drum playing the wrong beat. Let's head over to another part of the lake where the anglers are trying to get what they can when they can.
Just to keep it simple, it's a front. Fish get active before the front and during the front, and then after it moves out, they'll just they'll calm down, and they get tougher to catch. I don't know, they just quit biting. If the guys are catching them, they're catching them right now. They're going to catch them in the next couple of hours during this front.
We all fish in the rain. The fish are already wet. It ain't going to bother them. It bothers us more than it does the fish.
As the rain intensifies, let's check in with Marty Scudder of Risen and Jason Mullins of Benton. Each are off to a good start with 2 keepers in the boat.
It is very frustrating. You think 1 minute you're going to get a little bit of clear weather and a break, and get your hopes up. And the next minute it pulls in, and like you say, one of these little microcells pass over, and your hood's back on, and the depression hits again. I was really hoping that this would be done by 10 o'clock. It looks like it's going to hang around a little longer. And then you get thunder. Number 3, gentlemen. Oh, that'll take a little pressure off.
Hey, I'm Paul. I'm parts manager with Superior Dodge. Your car, truck, or Jeep are an extension of yourself. So we want to invite you in to come get the best parts for your vehicle. We've got anything from maintenance items, air filters, oil filters, just your everyday items. We've also got any kind of accessory that you'll need for your car, truck, or Jeep, including nice floor mats, steps, anything you can think of. And if you really want to spice it up a little bit, we've got all kinds of tires and wheels, lifts, anything for your car, truck, or Jeep. So come see us.
FLW Arkansas is brought to you by Superior Auto Group. Not just better, superior. And by Bad Boy Mowers. Mow with an attitude. By Costa Sunglasses. And by Certified Arkansas Bait Fish. Healthy, hearty, and safe. Log on to safebait.org. And by Intova Cameras.
Superior Automotive Group is Conway. We work hard to be good to our customers. That means a faster, simpler, and more transparent way to buy.
Superior seems to set a tone of that kind of no hassle,
type approach.
With Superior, everything was laid out for me very clearly. My sales rep made sure she explained every step of the process.
It was always what you saw, that was the price, that was the car you got.
We're Superior Automotive Group in Conway, where it's always faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
What does it mean to mow with an attitude? It means 0 turns and full throttle. It's the power of 38 horses in a town of 10,000 people. It's like American Muscle got a PhD in rocket science. It's backing up your bark with serious bite. It's blood, sweat, and blades. What does it mean to mow with an attitude? Take a seat and find out for yourself.
Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
A hard driving rain on Lake Ouachita forced many teams to take cover, including one of our camera crews.
Rain is one thing, lightning is quite another, and so we came back in. We found Cody Burke as well. Cody, you're getting ready to head back out now. It looks like the storms have passed. What do you make of this weather pattern today?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of lightning. I've had my run-ins with it before, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I just come in and hung out for, I don't know, we've been here maybe just 15 minutes or so. Looks like everything hopefully may pass over, so we're just gonna go back out and ease our way a little bit further out.
How do you anticipate the patterns will change?
I don't really think it'll change just a whole lot. Maybe the wind will pick up and they should start biting a little bit better.
The rain eventually subsided, and before we got weather pattern number 3, we met up with Benton's John Polovich and Johnny Kreider of Fulton. Polovich has 2 decent keepers in the boat, and with all this weather, this is a boat of optimism.
You know, they're here. They're just trying to figure out what's going on right now. I think it'll be better when the sun gets up. Yeah, I think with what I'm doing, it's just a cover and water deal. So just cover water and fish and keep throwing it. And both fish ate that trap really good. So, I mean, they're here, but...
Co-angler Johnny Kreider wasn't even complaining about the rain this morning.
It's warm rain compared to how practice has been. Practice has been tough for me. 2 days, 2 fish. But it was cold those 2 days. That rain didn't feel bad at all this morning.
Kreider has not caught a keeper yet, but knows
when you haven't caught anything, it can't get no worse. So it's got to get better.
So optimism usually gets rewarded.
He got it. He got it. He got it. Net.
Certainly so for Polovich. This is keeper number 3.
Oh. Come on. Watch out. Back at my leader. He's close. Oh. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Got it. That's my small one right now, so we got 3. Doing all right. Maybe that gave us a clue. Yeah, when you haven't caught one in about 2 hours, it helps. So I picked this Shad Rap up because this water back here is a little dirtier than the main lake. And I caught some on it last week at a lake close by, so 2 more like that, we'll be okay. We'll get a check. We're not going to win it, but if we can get a big bite, or even 2 good ones, you know, we'll be sitting pretty good.
It's 11 a.m., which is right about the halfway mark of this tournament. So far in this event, we've had intense fog, intense rain, and now we've got intense wind. Should be that way for the rest of this tournament. We've got a guy right here, our favorite meteorologist, Lance Pyle out of Sherwood. He understands all of these weather patterns.
Lance has 1 nice keeper in the boat and hoping he can manage the gusts to add to the weight. I think this definitely qualifies as a wind-blown shoreline.
Well, did this match your predictions? Yeah.
One of the bravest casts you can make is directly into the teeth of a fierce wind. with a camera on you. Lance succeeded the whole time we were with him. Let's take a moment to thank the folks who are making this entire television series possible for the third straight year. Superior Dodge in Conway supports our love of the outdoors by getting us there and in style.
All right, we're here at Superior Dodge, and you've got all kinds of vehicles. We've known that over the years, but we got something that's really fun right here, this Jeep Rubicon, something special.
Yes, sir. This is the 2018, the all-new Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon, totally redesigned from the bottom up, longer, wider, everything like that. This particular one, we've got upfitted everything we did here. It's got a 3.5-inch lift and 37-inch tires, and it's got the 20-inch wheels, but everything else is what comes on the Jeep.
Our viewers will want to know, will this pull a boat?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
FLW Arkansas is brought to you by Superior Auto Group. Not just better, superior. And by Bad Boy Mowers. Mow with an attitude. By Costa Sunglasses. And by Certified Arkansas Bait Fish. Healthy, hearty, and safe. Log on to safebait.org. And by Intova Cameras.
Hi, Michael Sloan for Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Looking for a new truck? Shop all of the best brands in one place without jumping all over Central Arkansas. One customer specialist will help you find the perfect truck today. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
There are easier ways to become a better angler. Join FLW today and take your fishing to the next level. Get the magazine, get on the water. Visit flwfishing.com/membership to find out more.
What does it mean to mow with an attitude? It means 0 turns and full throttle. It's the power of 38 horses in a town of 10,000 people. It's like American Muscle got a PhD in rocket science. It's backing up your bark with serious bite. It's blood, sweat, and blades. What does it mean to mow with an attitude? Take a seat and find out for yourself.
Bad boy. Mow with an attitude.
Hi, Michael Sloan for Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Shop all of the best truck brands in one location. Make the short drive from anywhere in Central Arkansas to test drive one or all. There's no better place to buy than Superior Automotive Group in Conway. Faster, simpler, and more transparent. Superior.
Hey, I'm Paul Cato from Superior Dodge in Conway. Thanks for watching FLW Arkansas.
This is co-angler Almanzo Hillard. He is getting back into the tournament scene after taking a few years off. On this tough day, he is enjoying success.
That's what we got so far. I love the spots on her, but I'm just as proud of this one. It's the first bass and my second bass, so I'm gonna get back after it. We ain't quit. We ain't quit until we get to 5.
We've had fog, rain, and wind. Now we've got sun. We've also got an angler with 4 keepers in the boat. This is Cade Alsbury in the front of the boat out of Springdale. J.D. Moore out of Falk is in the back of the boat. He's also got a keeper, and they're in the very deep end of this pocket. Now, Cade said during practice he caught a big keeper right in this very spot. Let's see if he can repeat history.
And just as predicted, and literally 2 minutes later, Cade catches keeper number 5. Now this is significant because by day's end, out of nearly 200 anglers, only 18 will catch a 5-fish limit. Cade is there. And before the duo was finished in this pocket, co-angler J.D. Moore landed one of his 2 keepers on the day. Both anglers would cash a check in this tournament. As we headed toward the weigh-in, nearing the end of the day, we bumped into Sam Hudson of Benton and Kyle Hess of Wayne. They only had a few, but they made the most of what they had. Hudson had a 4-pounder, and co-angler Hess would finish in the top 10 with 3 solid keepers. As the anglers approach the weigh-in, it's always fun and a bit revealing. It's report card time.
So you had a 0 until 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
And then you caught all those in like an hour and a half?
All but one, and I caught the other one here 15 minutes ago.
Looking for a $500 fish. 6 pounds and 13 ounces to get it done. He's got one on the scales. He's going to hit it at, how about that? Give it to him. 7 pounds even. It's the beast of the day so far. Hold it up one time. We need a photo. 7-pound largemouth.
It wasn't bad. Didn't get many bites, but we got the right one, I guess.
Biggest bag of the bass of the tournament was 7.8. Now that doesn't matter if the boater side. Just let you know what the biggest one weighed in. And you got that. Without the bag, it goes 7.12, right? You only needed 5.3 to beat up on them co-anglers. He's got one. Give it to him. Check it out. 8 pounds and 7 ounces. 8-7 big bass, one time. Give it to him. What'd you catch the big one on? Rattle trap.
It was real tough. Real tough. Caught my last one, my 5th fish at 3:15. Caught him on everything. Shaky head, rattle trap, spinnerbait. 5 fish, 5 different lures.
But you do have a 5 bass limit out of the back of the boat to put you in the top 5. He's got 5 coming in. 9 pounds and 9 ounces puts you in 5th place. That's how you do it. Let's get paid, right?
It was a grind. We had 6 bites and caught 6 fish, and that's it. That's the end of that story.
I can tell you this, we got a new leader, no problem. We were looking for 15 pounds and 3 ounces to take over the top spot. Donnie Cog. A 5 bass limit going 18 pounds and 7 ounces. 18-7. Donnie, how did we catch that much fish? Spinnerbait. How deep are your fish? 2 feet.
That weight was enough to win it all. Cobb wins well over $4,200, including an extra $500 for big bass. Josh Ray took 2nd place, over 3 pounds behind, followed by last year's Angler of the Year, Wayne Dixon of Morrilton. Spencer Sheffield, who was always a threat on this lake, came in 9th. On the co-angler side, remember Almanzo Hillard?
Limit of bass going 12 pounds and 4 ounces. Let's hold a couple of them up and have a look at your fish. He's our new tournament leader.
We will hear much more from both of our winners next week, but it was a great day for Almanzo, who picked up the 1st place trophy and over $1,850. Ryan Spicer took big bass in 2nd place, and Kyle Hess, one of the last boats we checked in on during the day, finished 9th. Next week, it is the Bad Boy Mowers Analysis episode, where you hear directly from the anglers what worked and what didn't. That's next week on FLW Arkansas.
The crew of FLW Arkansas stays at beautiful Mountain Harbor Resort while at Lake Ouachita. There's no better way to experience the incredible scenery of Lake Ouachita than at Mountain Harbor Resort. Now, if you have a boat, you can take advantage of its first-class marina. If you don't, you can hire any of their first-class fishing guides. It's family-owned since its inception in 1955, and with over 900 acres along the shoreline of one of the most beautiful lakes in the South, you really do owe it to yourself to experience Mountain Harbor. All right, just for our editor, name and spelling.
Jimmy Terry, spelled Jimmy Terry.
Jimmy Terry.